Greetings and welcome. How are we all feeling today? As human beings, we all have our own differences. We all have our own way of viewing things, understanding things, and how we view the world. We have our own map of the world, which is our own perspectives and our own mindsets. And sometimes we have very bad days. Everyone has bad days. Life is difficult and life is chaotic like that. We all have bad days. But sometimes we struggle not to take it out on others because we just get so frustrated. And then someone just says something so small and then it triggers us immediately. And we take out our frustration, we take out our anger on the ones we love. And yes, the people that we love are also human and they may also do the same thing. But it's important to understand that it doesn't come from a place of resentment. It doesn't come from a place of anger. It comes from a place of hurt and disappointment and other feelings that you may feel when you are upset with someone that you love. And because of this, because we get so frustrated, so impatient, we're exhausted, we're tired, we're just over it. And we find ourselves getting into fights with our loved ones. We find it very difficult to separate ourselves from the problem or from the intense emotions or the feelings that we are feeling. And we tend to personalize it and take it upon ourselves. And because of that, we tend to react, we tend to blow up instead of responding and sitting back and being patient and thinking about it. And yes, we get into fights with our loved ones. Every person who has a connection with someone that they love will fight with them. But it's not because you hate each other. It's because you don't agree on the way that maybe you're treating each other, or you're not agreeing on your perspectives in that day, and you may not agree with what the other person has done that day. And that makes it very difficult to find middle ground and come to a compromise and say, okay, you know what, you have your feelings, I have my feelings, but let's not take it out on each other. Let's focus on spending time together and calming down and getting rid of these emotions. And actually, rather, instead of focusing on disconnecting and fighting and who wins, who loses, focus on connecting, being empathic, listening, being compassionate. First and foremost, you must always remember that you love them. The intention doesn't come out of a place of maliciousness or a place of I really resent you right now and I hate you. It doesn't come from that. That's not our intentions when we fight with a loved one. We just are not always on the same page, and we sometimes just can't always agree on everything, and that's okay because we are all unique individuals with our own feelings, our own thoughts, and our own map of the world. But it's important that when you do get into a fight with a loved one, that you don't say things deliberately to inflict pain or hurt, and that you don't do or say anything you regret. Because I promise you, the regret that comes after the anger is a lot worse than the anger itself. Because you say things in the moment that you may not necessarily mean. And it's important to make sure that the other person still feels loved. And then it's important to manage your emotions. And not just the emotion itself, but also managing the intensity of the emotions and how you react towards your emotions as well. Remember, it's one thing to feel one way, but it's another thing to feel it in great volume. And that's why we need to manage how we feel and not immediately react and focus more on understanding and responding. And then it's important that when you do have a fight, that you take time to calm down, Go do your separate things, go calm down, go relax, and then when you have both calmed down, then talk about where the fight came from. Talk about why you're not agreeing, why you don't agree with the other person or their behavior or what they said or did. So it's important to take time to calm down. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself in a huge heated fight. And usually when you have a severe fight like that, it's very difficult to recover from it. And it can take a few days to even a few weeks to recover from a serious fight. So remember, calm down before you say anything you'll regret, before you say anything that will be hurtful. And then focus on understanding and communicating the reason for the fight. Don't just ignore it and suddenly everything's okay, or just ignore it and not talk to each other. Find out why you were upset with each other in the first place and what you can do to talk about it and maybe work on things and grow. Relationships are very tricky, but it's important to deal with the fight with the loved one in a constructive way. So remember, you are unique and valuable. Take care of that beautiful person. Stay strong wherever you're from. You are worthy.